This is 8 Unwritten Rules of Liberty Falls. Rule number 1. Know when or if to hit the mystery box. On Liberty Falls, the mystery box is much less critical compared to other maps on previous Zombies games. Why is that? Because the weapons you can start with or grab off the wall are more than capable of carrying you through the game. For instance, the ASG and GS45 are easily accessible and effective. Both can be pack-a-punched into absolute powerhouses, allowing you to dominate the early and mid rounds without ever gambling or wasting points on the box. And if your second gun is the free craftable wonder weapon, the jet gun, then you don't need the box at all. Crafting the wonder weapon is so much easier and takes way less time in Black Ops 6 than in previous Zombies games, so this is definitely a go-to. The only time you might consider hitting the box in Liberty Falls is if you're looking for a specific gun that you are looking to level up, or if you want the ray gun. Otherwise, save those points for perks, ammo, and essential upgrades. The bottom line is Liberty Falls rewards players who stick to the reliable, amazing wall buy weapons and avoid wasting points on the box. Rule number 2. Do not camp unless you're using a specific high round strategy. Camping in Liberty Falls is almost always a bad idea unless you're committing to a specific high round strategy. The map's design encourages mobility with its open areas, interconnected routes, and spawn points. If you try to hold out in a confined space without the proper setup, you'll quickly find yourself overwhelmed. However, if you're pushing for around 100, there are a few camping strategies that can work. One involves setting up just outside the bowling alley with the jet gun and mutant injects, and the other is at the zip line on the roof with the jet gun, getting either mutant injects or chopper gunners to help fly through the rounds. For most players, training and mobility is the way to go on Liberty Falls. Camping is only viable once you've mastered the nuances of the map and are fully equipped for the high round challenges. Rule number 3. Do the church side Easter egg if you're getting an explosive weapon. One of the hidden gems of Liberty Falls is the optional side Easter egg at the top of the church, which rewards players with points, lethal, tactical and score streak equipment, potential weapon rarity upgrades, and much more. If you're planning to use an explosive loadout, this Easter egg is so simple and a must. The process of this Easter egg involves firstly getting an explosive weapon, which could be a launcher or a pack-a-punch GS45 / the LR7 sniper, or even an explosive grenade. Unlocking and heading up to the church area, and on top of the church, you'll see a zombie head mounted on one of these spires. Go ahead and shoot it, and falling from the sky will be zombies with plentiful rewards, which will drop for the next minute or so. Even if explosives aren't your thing, completing this Easter egg is still worthwhile for the extra points and everything else it provides. Rule number 4. Use the Rampage Inducer and Exfil at round 21 or 26 for quick XP. Liberty Falls is an ideal map for XP farming, especially if you utilize the Rampage Inducer. Activating this device cranks up the zombie spawn rate, turning the map into a chaotic but rewarding experience. It's a great way to rack up kills and grind weapon levels in a short amount of time. For the best results, activate the Rampage Inducer right from the start and keep it on until you reach round 21 or 26. At that point, call for an exfil. Why those rounds specifically? They're manageable in terms of difficulty and provide a sweet spot for maximizing XP without overstaying your welcome, as the higher rounds you go, the more health the zombies have and the longer it takes to progress and gain XP. This strategy is perfect for players who want to level up quickly without committing to a full high round run. Just remember to prioritize your setup, which is perks, weapons and armor, while the inducer is running, otherwise you will be overrun. Rule number 5. Prioritize Pack-a-Punch as soon as possible, as well as alongside potential essential perks. On Liberty Falls, getting to the Pack-a-Punch as early as possible is for sure a priority. The Black Ops 6's enemy scaling is high, and unupgraded weapons quickly lose their effectiveness as the rounds go on. So focus on making a beeline for the Pack-a-Punch machine, as there is no power in this map. Don't get distracted by buying things that can wait, as the difference between an unpack-a-punch gun and a packed one is monstrous. If you really need to, feel free to not neglect essential perks like Juggernog, Stamina Up, or Quick Revive if you really need them. These perks are especially important on Liberty Falls due to its mix of tight corridors and wide open spaces. Juggernog increases your max health, while Stamina Up increases your sprint speed, mobility, and Quick Revive halves your health regen time, and with the right augments basically gives you 3 more self revives. But generally, if you're on low points, focus on upgrading a single weapon first before spending money on perks. A tier 1 Pack-a-Punch gun is more useful in the short term than a perk, but both should be prioritized early to ensure long-term survival. Rule number 6, train in one of these spots. Liberty Falls offers several excellent training spots for handling hordes of zombies. Depending on your playstyle, you can choose from the following areas. Right next to Speed Cola, which is a great spot for training, super spacious and has lots of escape routes. Does have this big bus in the middle kind of blocking it though. The roof area, which is also good, lots of escape routes as you can take the zip line or jump off the zip line, little area, and also you can jump over these little things in the middle. Next is outside the bowling alley, which is a great spot with not many obstacles other than the cars, which you can just hop over and train around. This one personally I really love. Another one is inside the bowling alley, and with this one, the spawns are really fast and quick, so it is very good if you're wanting to maximize time, and there is not many escape routes, so you must need to use your special abilities or some form of equipment if you get cornered and trapped, so to make sure you avoid it down. And the last one is the spawn area, which is probably the easiest and the best one, as it's super spacious. You can even activate the trap while you do it, and works really well. Each of these locations has its pros and cons, so experiment to find the one that works best for you. The key to successful training is situational awareness and quick reflexes. Rule number 7, open the doors of your preferred perks first on the way to Pack-a-Punch. Efficient navigation is a big part of getting set up quicker on the early rounds on Liberty Falls. As you work your way towards the Pack-a-Punch machine, prioritize opening doors that lead to your preferred perks. For some players, that's the Stamina Up and PhD route, and for others, it would be the Quick Revive and the Speed Cola route. The advantages of this approach is twofold. You save points by avoiding unnecessary detours, and you get to access your perks faster. Plan your route carefully to minimize risks and maximize your points. Rule number 8, craft the jet gun. The jet gun is Liberty Falls' signature wonder weapon, and it's surprisingly easy to craft compared to most craftable wonder weapons in past Zombies games. Black Ops 6 has streamlined the process, making wonder weapons more accessible without sacrificing their power or utility. To craft the jet gun, you'll need to collect 3 parts scattered across the map. First, the water pressure gauge, and take it to the bowling alley to fully complete it. Then, the handbrake, which you get from killing the gardener up in the graveyard area, taking his key and opening the door. And then lastly, the wires, which you get from using a mangler cannon to blast open this door and digging up one of the grave spots. Once you've gathered all 3 parts, head to the crafting bench, which is in the spawn. The jet gun is a game changer, offering infinite ammo and the ability to decimate hordes with ease. Just be mindful of its cooldown mechanic. Overusing it can cause it to temporarily break. The ease of crafting wonder weapons in Black Ops 6 is a welcome change for some, but for others they prefer the challenge of grinding out to get a wonder weapon. But it does allow players to experience the fun and power that all wonder weapons bring, even if they're more casual players. If you haven't tried the jet gun yet, you're missing out on one of Liberty Falls' most enjoyable features. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe for more zombies content, and don't forget to join the channel as a member, link in the description. And on screen now you can check out another Unwritten Rules video or another video, and until next time, I'll see you boys later.
There is no other God but Jesus Christ. There is no other judge but Jesus Christ. There is no other way but Jesus Christ. You cannot